Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new vlog. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Linda and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. I am feeling unwell, as you can probably tell. My eyes are not the color they're supposed to be. A little bit, they're actually red. Maybe not say a little bit. They're red. I'm not feeling well. Oh my goodness. So let's just get right into it. I hope you will enjoy this video. I will do the best that I can, but of course, like, I'll give you guys some context on what's currently going on. So I woke up this morning. Well, happy new week. It's a Tuesday, and happy Tuesday. Not really the best Tuesday for me per se. Give you some context. The weekend was so good. I was with the kids. This was my mom weekend, so I spent some time with the girls and it was pretty good. I feel like the weather was decent. The girls had some fun time with their friends. I decided that Sunday was going to be hair day, so I did some beautiful cornrows, and they actually got some compliments yesterday on Monday when they went to school on like, oh, your hair looks lovely, your hair looks nice. So, but they did like really simple cornrows, and I feel like my skills are getting better and better, and that makes me happy that, you know what, practice surely, like, it does make perfect. I was editing one of my videos yesterday, and I noticed that I was doing this a lot, and I hope it didn't like irritate you guys, but it's just one of those things where you have a new hairstyle, you just like, play with your hair and stuff. It was just fun for me. So jumping from topic to topic, Monday came. I'm not feeling well. So Monday was, I was actually quite low and I was really down. I was in bed most of the day. I did work in the afternoon, but not feeling good, you guys. It's that time of the month. So if you know, you know. And secondly, I picked up on a cold when my kids came back. They had like a cold. Remember, like the previous vlog, we had a lot going on with the pink eye that turned into a cold and flu. So I think I caught on some of that. The kids are recovering better this week. They're in school right now. The time right now, I don't have my other phones, but it should be closer to 1 p.m. So today I'm feeling much better. Actually, I feel better. I should have a productive afternoon. Sunday, the time changed. So yeah, I was thinking the time was going to change. I don't know, I was thinking maybe like the second week of November. You guys, the time changed on Sunday, on the 3rd of November, so early. It's usually like, I think it's usually like that. I don't know what I was thinking in my brain, but the time changed. I woke up at exactly 8 o'clock. On my phone it said 8 o'clock, but when I went to the kitchen, because of course, like, my phone is automated, the system and stuff like that, but then my stove in my oven is manually, it's a manual system. So when I went to the kitchen, I was like, 9 o'clock. Wait, hold up. Why is the time on my phone different from the time from on my stove and oven? So of course, time changed. The clocks turned. See, that's what confuses me. Oh yeah, I have my laptop here. So daylight savings, if you know, you know. If you're not aware what daylight savings is, let me just check for you guys. I really don't do enough research about this. Daylight savings. So, according to Wikipedia, the typical implementation of daylight savings time is to set clocks forward by 1 hour in spring or late winter and to set clocks back by 1 hour to standard time in the autumn or fall. That's it, guys. You guys can read for yourselves. I don't want to confuse you because it kind of like confuses me in a way, but I understand what daylight savings is. So pretty much it gets darker at, it's the sun starts setting at around 4. By 5 o'clock it's pitch black. So that changes with the schedule to go pick up the kids and things like that, which is, it's just one of those, like, it is what it is. Like, I'm picking up the kids earlier, right? So that's pretty much it. And we have, the days are shorter and the nights are longer, which is nice. I guess we get more sleep. Yeah, like, we go through this every single year, so I just didn't realize it was happening that soon. I was like, oh, oops, okay. So yeah, daylight saving. So the weather has been changing, of course, and today's a high of 12, which is so much better, and a low of like 6 degrees. It's raining, so that's why. So every time it rains, like, the weather is so much better in Canada, at least for us in Nova Scotia where I live. It's warmer, and it's going to be a little bit warm Wednesday and Thursday before we get into the weekend where the temperatures drop once again. But so far so good. I feel like the kids are warm. We have enough like fall stuff, like clothing and things like that. And pick up, drop off, school routine, everything's going on well. The school lunches are doing so well. Heidi's not really eating. She kind of brings back our food at home. She's not really keen on the lunches. But I'm glad that I don't have to make like double lunches, because it's a little bit hard on us right now financially to be making double lunches. But if the school is implementing, like, the entire regional, I think it's called the regional system, or the education ministry, if they're implementing like school lunches, like it really helps us parents. And I'm sure, pretty sure I'm not the only parent. I'm pretty sure there are a lot more other parents who are finding this to be super helpful. So that's good. And yeah, it's going on great, and I'm so thankful and grateful for that opportunity. So yesterday I just worked. I was at home. I didn't have any plans, and I keep getting emails from Walmart. And I know I'm like a big Walmart, I get stuff from Walmart, low cost and stuff, but I think the fact that I have an account with them, like for online shopping and stuff, I keep getting emails. I keep unsubscribing like those promotional emails, but guys, it's not working. I literally got an email like maybe 10 minutes ago. So I think I need to kind of reach out and be like, hey, how do I stop these emails? Because it's ridiculous. Like I get like maybe 3 emails in a day, and I can't keep doing that. I don't need the promotional emails. So November is a very quiet month. I will tell you that for sure. It's a very personal month to me and my personal life. I'm just kind of, it's kind of like a reset month for me, and I'm kind of easing back and regulating myself, reconnecting with my emotional journey and my spiritual journey again. I feel like I genuinely felt like my, despite the amount of work I've done coming from a difficult place in my life in the past decade or so to where I'm at, and so overcoming everything that I've been through and working through it, we will continue to do the work. Like the work never really stops, and I'm talking about the inner work. And so of course, like in the past couple of weeks, I did find myself in a situation where, you know, certain areas and certain parts of me that I thought, oh, I've worked through this, like I'm good now, like they were shaken a little bit. And so it just reminded me like, okay, the work doesn't stop. Like I really need to find myself, constantly working on my self-worth, constantly working on who I am. It doesn't have to be like a daily thing, but I still need to be like acknowledge the fact that even though it's been 2 years post and I've done so much work to find my identity, it's okay for me to find myself in situations again that will trigger me, or like quite, or like challenge those parts of me, like, huh, have I really healed certain those parts of me? And then I find myself working through that. And I find that the more I open myself to relationships, all types of relationships, friendships, family, so much, intimate relationships and everything, we are constantly evolving as humans, you guys. And so certain areas and certain parts of me that I might be like, oh yeah, I worked on this, I'm good now, I know how to communicate. And then something arises and it comes up and it's like, oh my goodness, like, do I really know how to communicate? I thought I figured this out. And then, there's an issue, and then once again I need to tap back into myself and be like, oh hey girl, like, how can we communicate better? That's exactly what I'm trying to say. So that can be in all other aspects and so many aspects of, my life. So that's why I'm like, November is really personal, and it's just like dear to me, and I'm just loving it. So peaceful, so quiet, and I feel good emotionally. Like I'm really in a peaceful place, and I feel so good. So yeah, what else is going on, you guys? Today's the day when we find out who the next president is in America. So who the next American president is, and that is insane. I cannot wait to find out. Haven't been following closely, but I feel like as the last days lead up to, like today, which should be their last election date, like, of course, like the buzz is even more online. So yeah, just waiting to hear what comes out of that. I feel like it's such a big thing for a lot of Americans. And then I'm just thinking, I'm like, what else is actually going on? Let me put my laptop here. So I had therapy this morning with my therapist. I hope the lighting is okay. It's just so weird when there's no. It's raining, by the way. It is gloomy. It's so sad outside. It's cold, but it's just not the best weather. So that's why I'm just like cozied up. And also just trying to take care of myself. You know, it's really important to be gentle to yourself, especially that time of the month, or just in general, really like just taking care of yourself. So I was going to talk about I can't remember what I was going to talk about, but anyway, my plan for the day today is to really just work. I've got work to do this afternoon, and yeah, some forms to fill out, a lot more inner work to do. I had therapy. That's what I wanted to say. I had therapy about exactly 2 hours ago. And so that was nice. It was really good. I needed it. You know, we did talk about some things, and she'll send me, my therapist will send me like some worksheets on some stuff that I'll work on. Um, Pertaining to like continually working on myself. Like I could never really feel like, okay, I've already worked on myself completely, like I'm perfect. Like no, there's just certain things that will continually, you know, expect a certain degree of work, emotionally, and yeah. But other than that, we're all doing great. I will do a little bit of cleaning and stuff. This vlog, guys, I'll do the best that I can, which is something that I want to share just real quick. You guys bear with me, please. When the weather starts changing like this, it's not cute. It's not fun. It's not, it takes a toll mentally, and that's why sometimes we do take, well, not sometimes, every year, like I make sure to get like vitamin D for all of us to help with the lack of sun. It's just to make sure like we're all mentally and emotionally well. We are blessed to be in therapy, for, of course, but in terms of like content, vibrant content, and like you know, it's really not that. It's a lot of doing laundry, doing the dishes, routine. The days are shorter, like I mentioned, the nights are longer, cooking, cleaning, and whatever else that I need to do, like weekly groceries, and appointments and stuff. So please bear with me. Like it's not super exciting. Like it is not. It's not anything. And I feel like the longer we're here in Canada, the more accustomed I get. Like it just becomes normal. Like, you know, this is the time we're in. We're all hibernating. We're all getting inside the house and just not doing much, and that's it. And you don't really see a lot of people outside unless if they're just getting to what they need to be doing. It becomes less and less social. People are just pretty much staying in and doing indoor stuff, and so yeah, that's pretty much the vibes. Of course we will be out, you know, here and there when the weather is seemingly better, okay, or like each and every day to get some fresh air, take a walk, go to the local playground, but it's not going to be so upbeat for the next couple of months. So you might find my content boring, or my experiences in my daily life and the videos boring, and that's fine. Like you're welcome to come back in the spring, summer, but pretty much, yeah, my content is indoor based for the most part, so I don't really see much of a difference there except for the bright, sunny, upbeat mood that I'll probably be in. But on days that I do really feel like, okay, I have nothing left to give, like, yeah, you won't see me here. I will just like wait until I'm feeling a lot better. Like yesterday, I was really down and out, but today I'm like, okay, I feel a little bit better. So yeah, that's the vibes. I still have my hair. I'm planning to take it out this weekend. This is my my weekend for myself. Like the kids will be away for parenting time, so I'm planning to like do my hair. I'll probably take these out, and I'm still thinking of what style. I'd love to buy more braids and more hair, but I'll probably work on that maybe next month or in January. Yeah, and I'll see you guys. I'll just go, we'll see what we'll do today, but then I will actually like talk to you. We will continue the vlog tomorrow as well, because tomorrow I have plans, and I'll talk to you guys about those plans tomorrow. So yeah, let me get my iPad and start editing and working. Thank you so much, guys, for your support, and you guys are watching the videos. I really appreciate you so much. I feel like I don't say that enough. Thank you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you do, so that you don't miss out on any of my posts. So yeah, super chill day, chill vibes. I'll talk to you guys when I see you later. Yeah, we'll just be chilling, and the vibes indoor, and not much to do. So yeah, guys, we'll talk soon. Bye.
I had a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say. Blew everybody away, wear whatever I want. Dressed in a gown, everybody's like, why, where you going? Nowhere special, just going to the store. I think I'd have it all, tell you I have even more. Picking a plate, being a plate, she is unruly. Never seen her like this, didn't think it existed, no truly. Don't get in her way, she's not here to play, she'll get moody. But don't mistake this girl for being me, cause these are dream rules. This is someone else, I'm not myself, no.
Today is starting to feel overwhelming already. I'm not done with the dishes, but I just wanted to come on here and have you guys be a part of this experience. So okay, I'm feeling a little bit cold as well. If you don't know, I moved to Canada as an international student, so I'm still in the process of navigating things like my visa, because now I'm a graduate, so I need to get on like a graduate visa. And I was just thinking, I might want to go pick up my kids early today. Guys, it's so dark outside. Not like evening dark, but like the weather is just so terrible. So this particular application, because I've renewed a lot of visas, I've applied for a lot of visas, but this particular one, it had some concerns, and I don't really share this because I don't want to overwhelm you guys. It's quite overwhelming. It's personal, yeah, but I feel like people apply for visas every day, and just depends on how important you think it is, and depending on what stage that you are. I've done this a couple of times, so it gets easier and easier to talk about. So I'm just gonna sign in, because earlier, well, for the past couple of weeks, I've been communicating with immigration pertaining to my application, and so my recent communication with them, they received my document. They confirmed that they received my document today, which is like a couple of days later. They usually give you like about a week. If they ask you to submit a document, they give you about a week to get to that, and it's a little bit nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie. No matter how many times I've done this, it doesn't get any easier, because you don't know what they're gonna say. Like, these people literally do have some power to some extent when it comes to like my stability and where I should be living with my kids. So when I navigate my applications, I do navigate the same for my kids. So I'm just trying to sign in because they sent me an update. So let me sign in and then I'll chat with you. Okay, it took me a minute to sign into my account, and if they wanted something from me, they would have emailed and told me like, we need something from you. So that's called like a request. But then what I received just now is not a request. They have updated something in my account. I'm so nervous, but it's a lot. It's like you just never know. So I've got a new update. Oh my goodness, you guys, my heart is literally pounding. But it's gonna be okay. I think that's the one thing that I've taught myself, no matter how many times I've done this, because I've done this a couple of times. Whatever the outcome, like everything is going to be okay. I think sometimes we forget that God is sovereign, like He is above and over this, on top of this situation. He already knew, like this moment right here, like God already knew. So like whatever the case, like it's going to be okay. So let's see if it's what kind of an update it is. I don't think I need to submit anything further. Let's see. Okay, so I have one message. Okay, they don't need anything new. Okay, it's just like a correspondence letter. I don't know if there's a reason I thought this was about to be the final decision. So November 5th, which is today, they just said like my application is in progress and we'll send you a message once the final decision has been made. So this is just correspondence, it's not the decision. It's pretty odd. So it's just an update. They're still processing my okay, this is why I'm saying this is a little bit odd, because when I've renewed at least 2 guys, that's a story for another day, but the past 2 times that I've renewed my study my visas, let's just call them visas, they've never really sent me such an update. But I guess it's a little bit different because now I'm getting like a graduate work visa, so probably that's why I guess the updates seem a little different. I'm no longer a student, so okay, I can breathe. I can officially breathe and be like, okay. Guys, this is sometimes it's a little bit stressful, but yeah, everything's on track. We're good. No updates just yet. I don't know if I'll include this part on the vlog, but if I get a final decision by the time that I'm editing this video, I'll make sure to include it because, you know, it'll also make me feel better. Zvinotaurwa kana zvapera zvaita ndopa munozoyamsta ndopa tinozo shona. You know what I'm trying to say. Once the process is done, like that's when you can. That's why I filmed, because I was like, okay, here's the final decision. By the time you guys watch this vlog, it's probably like weeks later. But no, I haven't officially crossed, but by the grace of God, we have crossed the bridge. I'm so happy. Alright guys, I have to go.
I thought I knew this on this, like, so we got to get to.
Okay.
Set the timer for 30 minutes.
Vlog. Okay, we're back. We came back about maybe 3 or 4 hours ago. Hey, like today, you guys. So the last time I saw you, right, there's a part that I filmed, which at this time I'm not sure if I'll include that in the vlog or not, but anyway, the last time that I saw you, I was on my laptop, and in that moment when I was talking to you guys, like I was thinking of picking up the girls early, so I was just contemplating the bus time and everything, and I'm using Vaseline Original Healing Journey, and I was just trying to contemplate on just like finding a new schedule for us, because now that the time change, it's dark at 4:30. I said 5, but I think by 4:30 it's like so dark, so it's really hard to just, at least for me as a woman, I prefer not to be out when it's dark, despite the fact that it's still daytime in a way and people are still at work. Like it's a normal and a safe time to be out. Anyway, I tried that concept or that bus schedule leaving home at that time, and it didn't work out so well, so I think I'll just stick to the time that I started using on Monday. I just prefer to not pick them up 30 minutes or an hour earlier, I think. I'm sorry, my thoughts are truly all over the place. I apologize for that, Garnier Skin Active. This is the little bit that I have left from the night serum. So I don't apply it all the time. It's very tight on the skin, but I'm pretty sure it does the job. It definitely does the job, but sometimes the tightness on my skin, it's a bit much. We're having girl dinner tonight. I'll show you a sneak peek of that. It's been a while since we ate, since we had like takeout, so I just thought, you know what, today was the day. We just thought like, you know what, let's do it today. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, is this how a person should apply serum? Guys, I'm just tired. I have a lot of energy this evening, which is very interesting. I feel better, but I have a big burst of energy. So I was doing some ironing. I finished my dishes. My kitchen is clean and sink and cleared and closed. And I already cleaned like the kids' lunches and their lunch bags and their lunch boxes, lunch containers. So now we're having dinner. We just started having dinner, and I was just finishing up like tidying up the bathroom. I have a bucket with some hand washing that I need to do tomorrow in my tub right now. It's soaking some clothing items, and then I just put in laundry for towels. Our back towels just needed a wash, and the hand towels as well. So that's what I put in there. And then I think I'll put some eye cream tonight. Sometimes I put eye cream at night, sometimes I don't. So I'm using the, you guys know it's the Yeba Eye Mate from, it's a wake up gel. Well, I shouldn't be using it at night, but then remember, if you guys remember the other vlog, my Clarins Total Eye Lift is out, and we're gonna restock this in January. So I got this from Sephora, the red one, and then it lasted me quite a while. So it's been quite an interesting evening. The kids are doing good. It's just that personally, my thoughts were trying to throw me off a bit, and I just wanted to come in here and talk about that a little bit, as I just quickly honestly do a quick skincare routine before I go and eat. Dinner time is important to us. So I don't know how to put this. I don't know who this is for. I don't know if it'll apply to you or maybe not, but I'm speaking to the women. I'm speaking to the young girls and the young women and the women and the girls. It doesn't matter what age you are. You're all inclusive in that conversation, and if this applies to you, it does, and if it doesn't, like, that's okay. It's okay. Not everything should apply to everyone, right? You need to learn to guard your thoughts. You need to learn to discern, have like some level of discernment and understanding, and knowing like, am I supposed to be thinking about this? Is it worth my time? How does this help me when it comes to this situation? Like, how does it benefit me to stress or to think this much? You know, those thoughts that are anxious thoughts, and they come flooding in, and they keep reiterating or rephrasing or reinstating, if that's the word, that maybe you're not good enough, or you're not meant to be this, or this is not for you, or it's not for people like you. I'm just giving an example. Those are kind of like the anxious thoughts that we sometimes get, where we feel like we're not good enough, we're not, you know, we're not called for such a purpose, we're not called to anything, we're not, you know, we're not doing enough, like there's no space for us for something. And whatever that is, you guys, guard your thoughts as much as you can, and remember that what you put in your mind, what you absorb is, I don't know the words, I'm sure there are verses around this. If you know the verses, please help me out in the comment section. Let's help each other out, because when we are guided by the word of God, if you're a Christian, like, that's where you need to be, that's where you need to rest, that's where your thoughts need to rest, that's where your thoughts need to be placed. And I feel so strongly about this because I've struggled with this for a very long time in my life, where my thoughts, it just starts with one, it becomes 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a whole conversation in my brain on things that I should not be worrying about. There is a difference between worry and concern and stress when there is imminent danger, or there's just like that uncomfortableness. And I feel like that applies, for example, if you're in a situation where you feel unsafe, if you're in a place where you feel no, this is not right, this something is not, this is something is off, like I shouldn't be here, or I shouldn't be continuing this, or I shouldn't be in communication with this person, or I feel misaligned. That's one thing. And then it's another thing where you feel safe, you feel grounded, you feel connected, you feel God has you, God has, you trust God, and God has put you in that position, in that place, for that season, in that time, and He has trusted you with that, and He has told you to wait, and God has told you to meditate and speak on His word, to find comfort in His word and His promises for you, and you know all of that, but then to sidetrack you, those thoughts come in and they try to fumble your thoughts and be like, oh yeah, maybe not, like, do you really need to, what does the word do for you? I mean, facts, look at what's right in front of you, like to try and give you the worldly view of things, but you have been put in a position by God to see things from His perspective and not necessarily the eyes of the world, or what the world thinks, or what scientists are saying, or what the facts are. Like, we forget, I find that we are humans, and that's understandable. We forget that God is supernatural, He's all-knowing, all-powerful. Like, there is nothing that is too hard for Him. There's nothing, no situation He cannot change. Like, if it is His will, He will make a way. Young women, young ladies and women, young girls, stay connected, stay rooted in the Word of God for whatever you're desiring, whatever you need, whatever you want God to do in you. It doesn't have to be something you're achieving or hoping to achieve or aim for. It could be as simple as asking God to purify your heart, and that has been one of my strongest points when walking with God in my spiritual journey right now. Like, purify my heart. Like, I didn't know I needed my heart to be purified. I thought I was, I'm this sweet girl, like I'm so kind, I'm good, I'm polite, I follow the rules, so I'm good. But no, I needed some purification in my heart. I needed God to work some things in me, to just like get in there and do the work, and like, work in there, my God. Like, there's certain things but oh, I am healed, I've overcome, and jealous. But who knows, there might be a little seed in there, or a little something that was planted by someone's words that make me feel less off, that make me feel, and these are just examples. And I'm just saying, like, sometimes we don't even realize what's lying underneath in the subconscious, spaces and areas of our heart, and we can't trust ourselves completely. Remember, we can't trust our thoughts completely. Like, we have to have the ability to discern, and I think we have to actively seek God every day, to ask Him to help us with those areas and aspects of our lives. It's not a one and done. It's not a one size fits all. I've been to therapy for the past, I can't even say all my life, but since I was 25, I started therapy. There's still things I'm still working on at this age that I am, that I feel I'm not trying to perfect them, but because I'm human, I fall back, I slide back, and I just need God to work those things through me, for me to exercise that part of me. It's like a muscle. You need to constantly exercise it in order for you to be found in a place where you are ready, and you're prepared, and you are set and prepared for what God has for you. And so, yeah, it's really interesting. Like, I genuinely felt I saw something on my phone, and these thoughts started to flood in, and I was like, no, that is not true. That is not true. And it's so interesting, because the devil, he knows that our thoughts are so powerful, so he tries to come through the brain, right? The thoughts, the mind, the stuff that we think about, and tries to reiterate and repeat and reinforce to make it seem like it's true. But when you are guarded by the word of God, and you're constantly reiterating and repeating that word each and every day, as much as you can, even if you fall back, it's fine. The next day, get back up and get that word and repeat it, and remind God of who He is in your life, and who He is, because He is that faithful. He is a faithful God. He is God. Like, how you know what I mean, you guys. And so it's so important to just guard your thoughts, be mindful of your thoughts, don't overthink things, but at the same time, like, ask for the spirit of discernment, find discernment, learn how to discern, learn how to listen to your intuition, but be gentle with yourself, because you might make a wrong decision or fall or misunderstand a situation that maybe it was for you when it's not. And that's okay. That's where the grace comes in. That's where that patience comes in, right? When you love yourself, you're able to give yourself grace, you're able to give yourself that patience, that time, that forgiveness. And then that way, you are able to be kind to yourself. But truly, our thoughts are so, wow, they can be quite invasive. They can be quite strong and so powerful. Some things, and that was me, you know. But there's so much more that was said that, you know, maybe someone else does not know, and you're the only person who knows. Don't allow that to still be don't allow that to still define you at this time that you are able to break those words and disassociate yourself with those, because you know who you are, you know your identity. And at least for me, my identity is in Christ Jesus, it's in God. And so I stand on that. He's the one who determines who I am and who tells me who I am. And so, yeah, my characteristics may define me, but ultimately God has the final say. And that's it. So that was my pick me up, really. I just genuinely spoke to myself, and I just reminded myself of God's goodness, God's grace. You know, I reminded myself of other people's journeys and stories, and how God came through, how God is so faithful, and how God is just, you know, like, so timely, and how when he promises you something, like, he would not take that away from you. You know, if it is if it is his will, like, he will bring things to fruition. And so believe that for yourself. When it doesn't make sense, that's where it is. That's where it is. Trust even more. When it does not make sense, it does not add, it does not anything, surrender to God and trust that his will for you will be done, and it will be completed, and it'll come to fruition. And his plan for you is so good, and all things are working together for your good, and all things are working together for my good too. So anyway, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You guys, disclaimer, I just felt I needed to share, and I needed to hear this myself. So overnight exfoliating, back to skincare, exfoliate treatment, I gotta go. So I haven't been using this lately, some good molecules, but I haven't been using it lately. I don't know why, but anyway, I think it's because I've been using the Garnier overnight brightening serum. So yeah, guys, I gotta go, I gotta love you, I gotta leave you. At the rate that this vlog has been moving, I suggest that we start a brand new one tomorrow. I promise you, because so that it's not too long. So you guys let me know what you think. But by the time this video comes out, like, you know, it's already after the fact. So I'm gonna leave you. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And yeah, we love you here and we appreciate you. Let's start a new vlog tomorrow. Hopefully I'm feeling much better. And I told you go dinner, so I'll take a snippet of that and I'll definitely share. Bye guys.